Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Chris Owings now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Arizona. Shortstop, Chris Owings.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Perez is there. And that retires the side. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And that's in there for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Ryan Braun now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Ryan Braun.
Started that swing a bit too early. Greinke comes set. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Jake Lamb. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Jake
Infield
Lamb.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Perez is after it, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, David Peralta. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. Yelich is there, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Now at the plate, Chris Herman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Chris Herman.
Drilled on the ground to short. Arcia gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Eric Timms. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Eric Timms.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Manny Pena waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6.
Now at the plate, Manny Pena. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Squared that one up just a little late. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Nope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta racing back to the track. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swing and a liner. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So stepping in, Zach Davies, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat. Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Here it comes on 1-1. Tapper up the line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Yelich.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Yelich is running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. No one out with a runner at second. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. For Yelich, that's stolen base number 4 on the year. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. At the plate, Travis Shaw, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. So stepping in, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Striding in, Eric Timms.
First baseman, Eric Timms.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
3-0 now. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Striding in once again, Manny Pena. He popped out in his first trip. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. The runner from first crosses the plate, make it 5-1. So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Hits this one hard the other way. Marte fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So digging in now, Zach Davies. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses, ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. To short. Garcia has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now batting, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! In now, David Peralta. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
David Peralta.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he is out on the tag. In is Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries
Leading
so
off
far.
for the Brewers here in the 4th.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Christian.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And Walker will put this one away for route number 1. Now at the plate, Chris Herman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard on the ground toward short. Arcia gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Coming to the plate now, Zach Greinke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's running towards second. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. Digging in once again, Eric Timms. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Catcher, number 9.
Ready once again, Manny Pena. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. Fly ball out to right field. Martinez there to put it away for out number 2. Martinez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Owings now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here it comes.
Chris Owings.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really good.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Paul Goldschmidt is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Yelich on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Jake Lamb standing in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. Ready once again, David Peralta. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Peralta.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Davies. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Curveball that time, not even close.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that's in there, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point.
J.D. Martinez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Perez has a beat on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Chris Herman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pena has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now to the plate, Zach Greinke. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Jeremy Hazelbaker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Hard hit ball to short. To his right, Arcia. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Shelby Miller will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Sharp ground ball to third. And he's retired 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. On the ground up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Now at the plate, Eric Timms. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
That one's in there, 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Stepping in, Manny Pena. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Herman will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Chris Owings.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Jake Lamb standing in now. And if you remember, I'm sure he does. He hit a round triple. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Up top, it's 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Shaw into shallow left. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. Digging in, David Peralta. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Neil Walker.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander Jorge De La Rosa. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez giving chase. One away. Settling in now, Hernan Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a flare out toward right center. Marte ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Into the box, Zach Davies. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Braun is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Chris Herman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. A.J. Pollock, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Yelich, but he won't get there. It falls in. Herman is on his way home. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Coming to the plate now, Jorge De La Rosa. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Brendan Drury will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Brendan Drury.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope,
misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Pollock rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 7-4 contest. Into the box now, Chris Owings. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Oliver Gray answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Oliver.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? He will not. Not willing to risk ending the inning by being tagged out, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Ketel Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.